Greetings to all of you and welcome to our new course, Applied Ethics. Since it's a class online, forgive me, you will receive every week videos like this one. There will be probably 2 or 3 per week, in which I will discuss the topics for the week, the readings at the same time, and I will probably ask you questions and so on. Remember at the same time that you also have online some questions for the forum which do not apply to those videos, but rather they apply to the readings for the week itself. So now let me say a few words about the class and how we are going to analyze the various topics that we will discuss. First of all, it's a class on applied ethics, which means two things. On the one hand, we discuss moral views about certain actions, and at the same time, we apply those moral views to specific cases because it's applied ethics. We don't only speak about theories, which we will do at the beginning of the semester, but those theories will be applicable to various events in human life, and at the same time to various cases that are especially applicable in the healthcare field. For example, we will discuss topics such as abortion, also euthanasia, and whether overpopulation is a problem for the well-being of human beings. Those topics, as you can realize, are very sensible topics. I am fairly certain that many of you have, that all of you have a view about abortion, for example, or about euthanasia, especially because you work in this field in healthcare. And I am certain that all of us actually are very attached to their point of view about such sensible topics. I strongly encourage you to be open with your views, with your perspectives, to be at the same time open to what other people think about the same topics, to remember that it's about philosophy. Let's just mention euthanasia, for example, or let's mention even abortion. In our society nowadays, this is a hot topic, right? And people dismiss other people because of their views on the topic. And philosophy, even if you will ever go to a philosophy conference, you will see that philosophers are very mean to one another. But at the same time, they are very friendly, because the meanness is not about the person, it's rather about the concept itself. What I'm trying to say is that whenever we discuss those topics, even if we engage in them thoroughly, we engage in them because we try to find out truth about them. And philosophy, truth is very important. So we try to figure out what happens, why we are justified to have certain beliefs. But we do not judge another human being who has a different belief, because we realize that our own beliefs depend on the way in which we were brought up, depend on our experiences and our traumas even, and so on. So we're trying to understand that other human beings can have different views, and we may be wrong or they may be wrong, and we together as a community try to figure out what is the best view. So remember that when we discuss those hot topics, we do not judge the people who have different views than we have, but rather we judge their reasoning, and we judge our own reasoning. And that's always the purpose in philosophy, to try to see whether the reasoning is correct, whether the arguments that we construct are valid, whether we have any truth in the premises that we use, and so on. So that's in general the idea about the class. Obviously, we will discuss more about it as time comes. And if you have any questions, please remember to email me. I will be away for the first week, so I may not be, not for the whole week, but for a few days I'm at the conference. So I will probably not be all the time on the computer or on the email. I will not be able to respond maybe immediately, and I will also be on a different time zone. But do email me and be patient, I will respond. See you soon.